Hey there, and welcome to another Musician Reacts. Today we are checking out someone who those of you from the Alip Ba Ta world will know on the channel. This is Moire, and she did the Another Day vocal performance and also the Mr. Big to Be With You. Supported me on both those collaborations with Alip Ba Ta. She's dropped a video where earlier this month with Hunting High and Low, a cover of the song by Stratovarious. Now, I've heard of Stratovarious. I've done a couple of reactions to them, but I haven't reacted to this song. But I really wanted to go back and see what she's up to at the moment. We know that she's got a great voice. She's got a really unique tone, which is really engaging. It kind of brings you right in. So I really wanted to see what she was doing with this latest song. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share. If you want to support the channel, you've got the Patreon and the bandcamp, details of which are in the description down below. Let's go check out some Stratovarious, Hunting High and Low, vocal cover by Moire. That is how you pronounce it? Moire? Moire? I don't know. Let's try this out. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go! The music sounds quite compressed. Cool. Nice. I'll share my main feedback at the end. Yeah, she's doing a great job. This is that bit when you're doing a vocal cover, you don't know what to do when you're not playing the instrument, you're not singing. That awkward you feel. Great song as well. It is, it's that bit, and luckily she's putting in some like cutscenes here. You do sit there and go, but you're not singing. I find it really difficult anyway. Nice smooth transition up. Okay. There we go, that's Moire and Stratovarious is Hunting High and Low. She did a great job on that. As I said, I haven't heard the original, but I feel like I have now. There's a few things I picked out. I think from my real strong positives of it is how great her voice sounded. Great control all the way through. Lovely power. I couldn't find any kind of accenting faults as far as like weird sort of bum notes or flat notes, whereas if it was a my vocal performance of anything, you can guarantee you could hit them every second note would probably be that. There was a couple of bits from production point of view, so the actual backing track doesn't sound that full. Now I would guess that this has had the audio extracted off of it, off of the original, and the problem with doing that is it takes out certain frequencies at the same time, and then when you put the backing track back in, or when someone has done that and they've put the backing track back in, the problem is you can't mix the individual sounds back down. So what you then get is this kind of quite... It's not got the low end. It's not got this a lot of high. It's kind of a very mid range. It's better than it being too bassy though. Sometimes you can get that where it goes really, really bassy because basically the vocals traditionally will fill up all the high frequencies, so they just literally hack all the high frequencies out, and then you get this. You end up getting all of the lower end stuff in the mids. Is what you end up traditionally getting when you extract the audio off a song. So that was one thing. So it just meant that her vocals sounded more rounded than the actual overall backing track does. The backing track just feels a little bit weak overall, but that happens unfortunately unless you re-record all the parts yourself. The other one was the backing vocals. So she's got she did videos for about like 6 or 8 different backing vocal levels, which didn't sound like that many. It sounded like maybe 4, but if she's done them really well, then there could quite easily be sort of 8 backing tracks. You could layer them up and layer them, which is what I tend to do on vocals now, because I'm not a very good singer. So I cover a multitude of sins by multi-tracking my vocals on everything now. And that way, if you get the odd bum note and you've got four times out of 5 you hit the right note, you can tend to get away with that bum note. That's just my little trick for getting around it. But it just sounded like when the backing vocals came in, especially on the very first time it happened, and it gets to the end of the backing vocal, it sounds quite a brutal cut. It doesn't naturally... Basically, you're looking for the fade of hunting high and low. What you got was hunting high and low. Is that dead cut? And that tends to be where, if you get any wavering, you just tend to be quite sharp on, and you basically cut the track. And sometimes you forget to fade it out, just to get it so it doesn't sound like that. That's my only... It's not a nitpick, it's just an observation of what I heard. And it's only if you're listening for it would you notice it, and unfortunately I was listening for that. But I thought it was still an amazing cover by Moire. She deserves to have a lot more subscribers. I'll make sure I put a link to her channel down in below. And remember to obviously check out our cover together of Another Day, Dream Theater, and of course Mr. Biggs to Be With You, which was one of my favourite ones we did, which we didn't get many views on that particular collaboration, but it was still one of my favourite ones we ever did. Now if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share, and that of course is how a musician reacts.